I never thought much about my town. It was small, quiet, and ordinary until I started noticing the places that shouldn't exist. It began when I took a shortcut home one night. I walked down an unfamiliar alley and found a bookstore I'd never seen before. The sign above the door read "Stories That Never End." Curious, I stepped inside. The shelves were filled with dusty, leather-bound books with no titles. The old man behind the counter smiled and handed me a book. "This one is about you," he said. I opened it and saw my name on the first page. The book detailed everything I had done that day, every step, every thought. Then, I turned to the last written page and saw words that hadn't happened yet. As he looked up from the book, the old man was gone. The door was locked, and he was no longer alone. I felt a chill and looked up. The store was empty, the door now just a brick wall. And then, the whispering began. The next day, I tried to find the bookstore again, but the alley was gone. In its place was a bakery I had never seen before. That wasn't the only strange thing. A house on my street disappeared overnight. People acted like it had never existed. And when I asked my neighbor about it, she just stared at me. "There was never a house there," she said, her voice hollow. The more I explored, the more places I found that didn't belong: shops, streets, even people I had never seen before. But whenever I looked for them again, they were gone. One night, I found a park that didn't exist on any map. A single swing moved in the wind, though the air was still. As I stepped forward, my phone buzzed. A text from an unknown number. "Stop looking." I ran home, but my house wasn't there. In its place was a cemetery, and among the headstones, one had my name on it. The date of death: tonight? I turned to run, but the town was already changing around me, and I knew I was never going to leave.